had a good life together. Fucking real good life. Had us a place of our own.
Welcome. What are we looking at? Well, this is from Untitled Art. This is Chocolate Raspberry Imperial Stout. An Imperial Stout with raspberry puree, milk sugar, brewed and canned by Untitled Art. Waunakee, Wisconsin. And wow, I didn't see this when I purchased it. 11%. So, Mule Team, it's a stout. And it's bringing some punch. I mean, it's not in a big can, and I really love big cans. Okay, well, I'm not going to waste my time with the light test because I'm sure the light will fail. Kind of like my ex-wife. Fucking such a miserable bitch that even light can't escape her. Smells really good. Getting chocolate and raspberry. Cheers. Ooh. Very. Wow. Very sweet. You just get this big strawberry punch. And then it kind of, the chocolate kind of burns right through that. Burns the wrong word. Slithers right through that. And it gives you kind of an intense strawberry flavor and then more of a chocolate flavor and then kind of ends going, I hope you like both of us. Please come back. Okay. Missing out on the last club. Go away. Go away. Smile Money said, I guess you just can't post a new video. We'll check back. I will check BitChute later. Just for the fun of it, I did upload it to BitChute. And I haven't checked to see if it worked, because it was a longer. Let's see, it was over an hour. Wow. Joined 3 years ago. I've got 3 like crests of no, it failed. Another fail for BitChute. You know what? Until they can get their fucking shit straight, I'm not going to waste my time uploading over there. Unless, of course, you see me disappear over here. Because the last one over there is the Flask 108. And that was a 38-minute brew review. So the other one sat and rendered and yeah, fuck BitChute. They're so useless. Mike says SH, and that was on Flask. Now on Dragon's Milk, first in is Patriot, and then just saying yo. Then Brad says 1, 2, 3. Smile Money says whoa. Nyhap says first. Smile Money says you're here. What is the story? Did Matt pull some strings? You know, he's not a lawyer, but he has been arrested a time or two. No, Smile Money. Well, of course, I talked to you about it, but it was obviously before that. No, I got a thing saying that first they removed the thumbnail, then they told me that they gave me a strike for nudity, and I appealed it. I appealed both of them. I disagree. I disagree with the fact that if you don't actually see the body, all of the body, it's not nudity. I mean, are they going to call this nudity? I mean, you can't see that she's wearing a swimsuit. At least, ass-wise. I just think it's bullshit. I think if you're going to have a standard, you need to not make shit up as you go along. But long story short is I appealed. I said that it wasn't nudity to the point where I deserved to have a strike and have it go against my channel. And they agreed. And they reinstated me. So after I had uploaded it to Rumble and BitChute, that was the one that worked. The rest is all fail. I'll log right now. I don't. It's not showing that I'm logging in as me. I'm just logging in, looking at the B&E Brew channel on BitChute, and it's not there. So if I log in, it'll say it says rendering, and the last time I believe it said rendering for like a couple of weeks, and all of a sudden it was just gone. It didn't exist anymore. Harmarsh, I'm here. I see there are 4 comments. Gunwild said 7 bitches. Rich Huff says cheers all top 10. El Tenda says hoo-ha. What in the hell? Let's have a basement pop. Oh, I just got this. That would be bad. Oh, the front door is detecting a visitor. Did my real doll show up?
Yeah, here it is.
I don't know if it's a good sign that FedEx is delivering something in a bag. Does that mean it leaked?
I don't know.
I see they damaged it. Well, since you're here, we'll just open this one now. I haven't opened it, maybe I haven't. Who is this from? Oh, God.
Phil.
So, they give you this cool pull tab, and then they tape the fuck out of it. Oh, but it worked. My bad. This just in.
If anybody wants to get me t-shirts, I need all the Letterkenny ones.
Yeah, I was gonna buy her some Letterkenny shirts, but they were all out of hers. What does it say?
Dirty Sanchez.
Dirty Sanchez Saloon, Tijuana, Mexico. Hey, buy the ticket, take the ride. So that's that. You know, Mr. Mystery Sender, if I were to cash in every shirt, I could probably get my VMAX.
Well, you should. Because I'm sure they're gonna... I love midget porn. So I'm sure you're just gonna keep right on getting them, so... You could.
Clyde sent me a link to one that must be for sale in this area. I think it was a 92 VMAX, but it had like 42,000 miles on it. Okay. You wanted to know about this one?
Yeah.
This one says fragile on it. Which is usually a mistake in the shipping game. I see multiple things in here, so I hope that isn't a bad sign. A piece of chocolate. Another piece of candy. This must be the stuff that you get from the van. Star Trek trading cards.
Okay.
Lieutenant Worf. It looks like next gen stuff and original stuff. Ooh, that was the chick from the movie that V'ger. Carbon life forms on Enterprise. Okay. Well, since you're here, maybe we can get some good
I'll
meat.
just finish watching Christmas for Eric Day. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
I think this is the one you guessed was meat.
Mm-hmm.
Pen Kit Mall.
Yeah. What kind of exotic meat is it? Because it ain't no normal shit.
Hunter's Reserve. Bison.
Yeah,
Oh, nope, there's a bunch of stuff. A bunch of different flavors in there.
See? I knew it.
Want to try some?
No. I don't want buffalo.
What do you have against buffalo?
Nothing. I like to see them alive and walking around the plains and the Dakotas where they belong instead of in my mouth. Uh-huh. Just saying.
David's going to be jealous. I'm going to have another man's meat in my mouth. Let's see. Spicy bison. Bison and pork. Well, here's one for you. Roadkill.
No. That'd be hell no.
Why do I feel compelled to try that one first? Elk. Venison. Swamp stick.
A gator.
It doesn't say. It just says Hunter's Reserve Swamp Stick. Okay, so that one's on the first to try list. And I think we should try some roadkill when we're opening up the next box. I mean, I can share.
You can keep that shit all to yourself. Thank you.
I mean, it came from the internet. It's got to be safe, right?
Oh, yeah. As you take 2 bites, swallow, and then die on the floor.
Oh. It looks like everything fell in the mixer. Venison, elk, wild boar, feral swine, pork, pheasant, rabbit.
Oh, goody. We're at my dad's house.
You know, it's like you say, all things dead, right? That's what it is. All things dead.
Yep.
And whoever's sending these,
I'm going to find out who you are, and you're going to get a buttload of packages sent to your house with all kinds of miscellaneous items.
misspelling Eric's name is turned into this one is to Erinick. Yeah, again, learning nothing. Gotta save the package. Wow, I've never seen one this size. Ha ha, Joey, that's what she said.
What other exotic meat did you get?
Kippered snacks. Lately smoked herring fillets.
Oh, Jesus Christ almighty.
Not really sure. I like oyster.
And, oh no. Yeah, I'm leaving.
Sure you don't want to try some? Want to look at it?
No. Gosh. It's disgusting.
I don't have a fork down here.
Oh, too bad.
That won't stop me.
I know.
Oh. Yeah, this would be a lot easier with a fork. What's that look like? That'd be good with some crackers. Okay. Overall, the roadkill I'm kind of wondering about the swamp stick. It's a completely different color, like as though it had gone bad. Alligator, pork, beef, water, sea salt. Oh! I made, to this moment in time, not only my best batch of boiled peanuts yesterday, but it beats anything that has been sent here pre-made. Don't be jealous. And I'll tell you, Wade, oh man, you might want to give this a run for yourself. Now, I don't know what kind of variability there's going to be, because it was the Porter's, and it's the Porter's onion and garlic bag. And I added Texas Roadhouse steak seasoning, sea salt, Creole seasoning, quite a big batch of that, and then three Reapers from Mark Peace. That's actually something I ordered, but I can't believe it's coming in a box that big.
You're officially covered now. We've had the United States Postal Service here. We have had UPS here, and we have had FedEx here.
This is one of those things that makes John happy.
What's that?
Flashlight.
Oh, yeah.
Now, having said that, this is a brand new product, not something that's been out for 4 years. Gunwild. Actually, I have Gunwild to thank. This is Ode Pro, and this is a brand new flashlight. It's been available for about 5 seconds. Seriously. Oh, the swamp's got a little kick to it. I like that. I'll play with it later. This looks an awful lot like an Olight that I got. I thought they said something about having a magnet, but there's not a magnet in it. There's a safety lock function at the switch to prevent unintended operation. I guess I just want to quickly see what comes in the accessories. Extra O-rings, a lanyard, wireless, or not wireless. Yeah, it's got wireless charging. Magnetic charging. Maybe that's the part that I read. Magnetic charging, not. I thought maybe it had a magnet base to it so that you could stick it up somewhere while you were working. And I think it takes a single battery, and they sent a couple 18650s. Alright. Whoa, nice catch, huh? Nice snatch. I'm going to have to goof around a little bit more. I'm not exactly sure why it's got that really deep cap right there. Runs on one battery and they sent two. That's kind of cool. Okay. Armarsh, barely 2 minutes in, I bet you wished you had a Captain Kirk stand-in rather than Matt. Smile Money says, especially when Matt started eating his meat. Armarsh, the brew review started to feel a little gay. Not that that's bad thing, if that's what you like. DFC, top 15 bitches. Oh, God. Yeah, the swamp one's pretty good. Salty Shellback, speaking of eating anything. Just regular naked tonight. Smile Money says, watching Matt as a woman. Matt is wondering about you. Multi-Gun Man says, we'll take the nakedness as it comes. Mr. 27 says, if that's a woman, I'm not interested. Last night's it was the cartoon. That was me, not Matt. What the hell are you guys talking about? Smile Money. There's only 5 ships. His navy has been downsized, Matt. Matt has 1 guess per day, and the other taking random shots and getting hits. Use the force, Luke. Gunwild says, you drink oil, Matt? That explains a lot. What's your poison? 10W40? Smile Money. Eric just started writing in your journal as a list of all the things you want and total up the list. A $2,700 gun, a VMAX, a home generator, a movie gun, a trigger like Pre-Dawn, a long-distance bolt gun. Gunwell says, don't forget the Captain Kirk real doll. Put that towards the top of the list. No, we can skip all that. Just go straight for the VMAX. Smart Money. Gunwell, yesterday's brew review got 115 views on BitChute. Isn't that more views than on ScrewTube? No. A typical is 130 to 150. If I look back, it's 129, 146, 139, 112, 119, 118, 121, 131, 131, 149, 114. So, looks like a low is like 114 and a high is like, well, here's 179 from 2 weeks ago. No, I was actually kind of, well, I won't lie. I was actually kind of shocked. I saw that there was, Miss 27 says GayTube. There was a higher view count over at BitChute, and the Brew channel's not new, but the views on the one with the hammer down one on Rumble or on BitChute. Was it BitChute? Yeah, BitChute. Because I had to start an account for ebo me. I hadn't put I did not have a BitChute account. I don't know which one, if it serves any good to put them at two different spots or not. You know, the ones that I really the ones that I know that are never going to be a money maker, but they mean something to me, and that's the battle box ones. I know everybody's got a different viewpoint, but I honestly like the battle box guys, and I like getting the stuff. I mean, I just know it's probably not going to be long till they say, what's the point of sending this guy stuff? He doesn't even get 200 views on $150 worth of stuff. This is a spicy bison. Gluten-free, no nitrates, no MSG. 8 grams of protein. Should stop eating these, put these in the bug out bags. Depending on what the shelf life is on something like this, it's not a bad thing, honestly, because of the protein. This is made right here in Minnesota, Plymouth, Minnesota. Plymouth, Minnesota is a western, by now it might even actually be a western suburb of Minneapolis. Gunwell, Knob Creek bottle cap has a fin on it just like Joey's Tavor. Swear money. I love charter boat fishing. Come on up. I'll treat this summer. Planning on it being, well, I apologize in advance, Matt. David Brown. It'd be cool if Bunky went, but I don't know if she's into that. Jules, me, Christine, and whoever else happens to be here. I don't know, it's going to come as a shock. I could give a shit about the fishing part. I enjoy hanging out with friends. And to hang out with friends out on the big lake, You know, when you're born and raised someplace like Duluth, Minnesota, and then you see what Duluth looks like from the water, it looks awesome. Especially like our night trip with me, Christine, Jeremy, and Caitlin. We did the dinner cruise. Oh, that was such a great time. That was a night, Jeremy and Caitlin, I wish did not come to an end. That was so much fun. It's too bad drinks were $300 a piece. Miss 27 sub comment. I did that once in Oregon. It was pretty fun. Charter boat fishing. So how many? Matt, your humor is unbelievable. But don't quit your day job. Oh, my bad. You don't have a day. You don't have a day job. Shit. I got some of the camping stuff, but that really wouldn't work well for this. Oh yeah. Anybody want a little herring? Got some on my glasses and it's pissing me off. I'm not sure if it's herring or somebody's meat. Okay, what do you want me to try next? I've got the spicy bison. Elk. Really? Okay. Elk is it? Elk it is. It's either elk or venison. And it's not that I don't like venison. You know, between friends and family, I've had quite a bit of venison. Now I have to admit, what I hate about venison is when it's really gamey. But like the stuff like Matt has made, and it's probably because, in all honesty, I don't know if in the time that I've known Matt, every deer that he's taken, I want to say he practically just ran up and shoved a screwdriver in its eyeball socket and it dropped dead. If that animal doesn't panic and it's just bam and down, it doesn't have all that adrenaline coursing through its system, destroying or making the meat gamey. Also depends on, you know, what the season's like leading up to it. But I've had venison jerky that Matt has made, and venison steaks. He's brought venison steaks over, and they've always been real good. I'll give him credit for that. Another thing that's really awesome is my father-in-law Roger makes some really good venison beef sticks or venison sticks. Elk and pork, sea salt, citrus acid, organic evaporated cane syrup, celery juice, or celery juice powder, celery powder, sea salt, spices, including coriander. Oh, boo-hoo. Elk on its own is really good. Elk steaks, there's nothing wrong with a good elk steak. I think the swamp one, roadkill, not so much. What do I do with the... Yeah, the swamp stick, that was really good. And the spicy bison. Steve, ever try that 9mm laser in Matt's rig? Ah, no. I gotta get him to bring it over. Each of us do like a 10-shot group with the pistol, and then put it in the chassis and do the same 10-shot group. I would say 2 10-shot groups. The first, take all the time you want. Your life's on the line to get the highest number. The second grouping is just up and pull the trigger. I already can tell you what the result's going to be. I mean, I watched Christine shoot at the exact same distance with and without the chassis, and it was undeniable. I'm not even going to pick on her. I was the same way. I shot his 9mm. Well, actually, he's got 2 9mm Glocks. He had one that was in the chassis, and then he had the one that was out. The one that was out, I wanted to shoot it because you can get this thumb brake. It slides. Since I have one here with a rail. It's made specifically for Glocks, and it slides on the rail, and it gives you a forward thumb stop. And so I'm shooting the same gun. I'm shooting the same gun that's in the chassis, except for this one should have had a little bit of an advantage because of that thumb brake. And I shot I shot what I would say was an okay grouping. At, I want to say we were at like 15 yards, and if this was someone running at me, I would have put him down. But I did not put 17 rounds in the eyeball while I was aiming at the eyeball. You know, they were in roughly maybe a 4.5 inch. Might have had a flyer in there. And then when I switched to using Tom's MCK, same gun, same model gun, in the MCK, I basically put 17 rounds inside of a dime. That's all I'm gonna say. You can say what you want, but I think it turns out to be a pretty badass package. Let me guess. This is not Ed's. This is the other one. Can't go wrong with a Smith & Wesson. It's Smith Cobra F10. F10 is a miss. Smile money. This is going to go so much better, I think. When the beer is good, what's better than one? Two of them. Poco Loco. Hey, you're supposed to be the fastest thing in the valley, man, but you can't be, but that can't be your car. It must be your mama's car. I'm sort of embarrassed to be this close to you. I don't even know what the hell I talked about, or we talked about. Okay, Mike, I would try some of them peanuts, Eric. Oh my God, yesterday's batch is... Did I finish this before Christine came down? Now, the Porter's garlic onion, about, I would say I had a half a cup of sea salt, coarse sea salt, almost a half a cup of Creole seasoning, a little, maybe a quarter of a cup of Texas Roadhouse steak seasoning powder, not a liquid, powder, and then I believe it's the chocolate morgra, whatever the hell the yellow pepper was, and 3 of the Reapers. And I thought I had screwed up, because like an hour in, you came downstairs and it's like all you could really smell in the air was the Reapers. But they came out awesome. I am actually waiting for feedback. Matt was down, and one of his friends is the owner, Mac, the owner of Players Sports Bar. Surprise, I know, smile money. Color yourself shocked. And I told Matt, I said, man, you got to try these peanuts. This is the fucking best batch yet. And he goes, Mac wants to try the peanuts. And I said, come on up. I put well over half of the batch in a Ziploc bag. They were still steaming hot. Matt showed up, and I said, I want some feedback. You know, I'll make Matt, if I forget to text you this and you see me, hear you, blah blah, me say this. If those are too spicy for him, I would be happy to make a batch either with no Reapers, less, but the fresh well, sort of fresh. They're frozen. They're actually the leftover batch from last year. Mark still sends the hottest peppers I have ever had. But I personally was growing so many peppers last year, I was trying to give them away. I hated to see them go bad, but I could not use them fast enough. Now with the peanuts, that's a different story. So this batch, Mark, with the help of your peppers, it was, I believe it was the chocolate morga, and whatever the yellow peppers were, along with 3 of your reapers from last year's batch. Oh, the heat level is, for me, is just perfect. Smile Money, E8, if it is okay with Matt. Matt's not here, so screw him. E8. E8 is a hit. Yeah. Gunwild, we have the Steyr AUG in California. It just has to have the stupid fin grip on it. That's not... Can it be threaded? Can it be a threaded barrel? Because Joey can't have a threaded barrel. Asking for a friend. Steven, click at the end. I can't breathe, and I'm okay with that. Hey, is it bad if someone sends you a George Floyd Valentine's Day card and it says "You take my breath away"? Too soon? Who fucking cares? A felon criminal, a violent felon criminal who abuses women and probably honestly died because of all the fentanyl he consumed when the police rolled up on his ass. Burn, baby, burn. 733-6478. J-Dog here at work. J-Dog. Smile Money. Sorry, did not see your message. Glad you got to stay on YouTube. Cobra says, what happened? I missed it. Smile Money. Well, YouTube suspended Eric for his continued use of chick-bait sexuality in his thumbnails. He was going to place a review on BitChute. He appealed, and they concurred that the punishment did not fit the crime. So now I have a BitChute membership. Hey, if I'm ever not here, check BitChute and check the eBomi Rumble account, because I'll just put Rumble. It works at Rumble, unlike BitChute. BitChute's been around a lot longer, but yet I can't upload an hour video. Harmarsh, more cowbell. In 3, in 2, in 1. Multi-gunman. All I smell is the herring. Kind of reminds me of this time I was at the sorority house. Multi-gunman. Whiskey. Aroha, Chavez, Despice, O Major, en nada de whatever. Smart Mr. 27 says, speak in English. Multi-gunman says, we need more whiskey and less beer. Mr. 27, the multi-gunman. Are you trying to get me drunk? We need more whiskey and less beer. Whiskey. See, now, he's going with the E, so that opens it up for all sorts of possibilities for me. Matter of fact, it opens it up to the, I mean, it's already Canadian. The pecan praline. You know, I'm going to go with, I'm going to go with the Screwball. Make sure it's spelled right. Whiskey with natural flavors. 70 proof, 35%. This is the one that Jolson thinks is second blood. And my daughter said sucked. But I have enjoyed some of the peanut butter beers. And Matt did not. So, Multi-Gunman. As a shot? I hate to, like, somehow agree with Jolson over my own daughter. It is very natural. It is extremely natural. It tastes like frickin' peanut butter. It's actually, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That might not be bad added to this. Ooh, does it mix? Mr. 27, finally, after years of asking for a cartoon brew bomy, it is here. Glad you enjoyed. Oh. That was, Miles. Oh, he is so funny. For some reason, this gun doesn't shoot straight. That was really gay. Mr. 27, nice intro, babe. Thank you, sir. Mr. 27, brew babe is... Sorry, I got something on my tongue. Cobra. Snowageddon, here again. Snowdrifts in my backyard up over 6-foot fence. I believe the average in town is around 27 to 30 inches currently. Moral of the story, I may finally buy a bigger snowblower with the Biden stimulus check. And 5 more high points. Yeah, I heard you guys were getting kicked around. I was actually thinking about texting you earlier this morning, and I never see. Here's the problem. I'm early. I mean, I can get a text at 6 o'clock in the morning and respond back to you. Most of the times, if I'm not, getting ready and getting ready. The moral of the story is I'm an early person. I know Cobra is not, and I try to or not that he's like lazy and he sleeps till noon. I mean, he's just not that up. He doesn't want his phone going ding, 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 ding at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. So it's like I get shit from him that he has sent me the night before, and then I'm like going, I can't respond back to that right now. And then the problem is when you belay your return to people, it leaves you the possibility to forget. Mr. 27, Super Dark Brews. Nice. And I can say best, oh yeah. Yes, it was. I'm going, oh yeah. Zeus, a viewer requested more female Matt. You're welcome, laugh out loud. McLean, Eric, you've been taking a lot of talking a lot of trash on OSB lately. What gives? Well, no, it's I don't have a.
You fake news.
McLean, I like fishing, Matt, but I got other ideas for my pole. And I can say, go for it. Like what? Nice. I'm curious. Like what? Tardisius, cheese and crackers? At first glance, I thought the wheelchair brew babe was Marcia Brady. I wish you had some cheese and crackers now. We could dive into the herring. Sharky, fabulous intro, babe. Brew babe has a nice smile and fills her dress nicely too. At least, but not last, for this comment. Hey, Matt. And I can say, you're the best. Hey, hey, or thanks for the tip. I'm going with hey, hey. Sharky, I haven't got heart notifications in days now. Settings are all set up, so I should. So there's screw tube for you. The SH or SW labeled knife is a beater at best, like you said in the review. I have to agree with Wade on the yellow VG10 knife is a gentleman's folder at best. Excuse me. Like French brand Lagula? Then he says, ha, pronounce that. And their lineup. Like Wade, I prefer a more sturdy ones. Yeah, I don't... I'm too hard on everything. I don't need a knife that I feel that I could break it with my fingers, let alone using it. Not at $90. Sharky, cute looking girl with the body like the brew babe are good to go. Cute looking girls with the body like the... Okay, then that don't run too fast. Yeah, like if they're in a wheelchair. Sharky, SH, all caught up. J3, the outro babe is loaded. J3. J3, everybody. J3 is a miss. EMT Railfan with the last comment. Is the brew grill even legal? Basing on the size of her breasts, I would hope so. But then, I don't know. I didn't vet her. Legal for what? Okay. Going to the club? Yeah, I'm not going to bother with bit shit for this. It's just going to go straight on to screw tube. So, where am I going to put Untitled Arts Chocolate Raspberry Imperial Stout? Hey, where was Clyde? Where was Clyde? Where was the Scotsman prick? So, I don't know if Clyde has missed a brew review ever. Clyde, somehow I just want to assume that your comment was removed. Because it just doesn't seem like you to miss a brew review. So, because of that, I feel that a little bit of this in your honor is needed. But wait, we could even take this one step farther. First of all, where do I put this on the E-scale before we, take this train wreck any farther? Because we're at 55 minutes right now, plus whatever shady ass intro I picked. It's pretty good. I'm gonna give this a 9, and I don't know. I really don't have a good reason. I mean, I didn't let it warm up. It's very natural. There is no artificial strawberry there. Okay, 9.5. Fine. Twist my arm. I'm gonna give it a 9.5. I can't give it a 10 because it's from Wisconsin, and little to nothing good, except for maybe J-Dog, comes from Wisconsin. Christopher, fuck him. Okay, so during the late show, and of course I got the oh my god, whoever sent this. Does it mix? First, we need to add 1 shot of fine Scottish whiskey. Then we need to add, let's see, that would be 205 milliliters of dark beer. Joey, did I turn you on? Now we play Does It Mix as we go to the Two-Hearted Ed Club to the sunny slopes of long ago. Got to make this right because between John and Scott, John Solar, in case you're watching, no, if you're John Solar, it is fucking really like this. John, just can you zoom in on this and see that it's good? First in the club, Jeremy. Pre-dawn flower. I want to go on a Duluth charter. Jeremy, I will give you as much notice as I possibly can because I want you to go on a Duluth charter. I'm not sure if the Islay Scotch is working with the sweets of the strawberry. This might have been a better Does It Mix with the Screwball. Yeah, this might be the first time have I ever done a Does It Mix that I said it failed. This might actually be a fail because of the really sweet and tart of the strawberry with the peatiness of the Scotch. Maybe not so much. No, I would say if you're thinking about doing this on your own at home, you might want to avoid that one. If I had another one of these to try, I would. I think the sweetness of the screwball would actually work. I mean, at this point in time, we really have nothing to lose, really, as I see it. So let's add 5 milliliters. Let's make it 10. We want to be sure for you guys. I mean, I don't do this shit for myself. I do it because of you guys. Hey, Stephen Bush, if you see this, here's a sad thing. I believe this Browning knife, which I don't know, does it kind of remind you of maybe the design of something else? With the exception that the lock mechanism works a lot better because it's that much thick. This, I believe, was a $15 knife. A $15 knife. I'd take this over that. Hands down, baby. Okay. McLean, hey Eric, you and I are supposed to go camping. When's that gonna happen? Hey, I'd be happy to set up a pup tent for you to sleep on any day. Gunwild, did I make the club? Cheers and stuff, bitches. Smile money. Hit the button. Question. Why did you pause the video when Matt left to help the neighbor? You could have saved us a little aggravation. Okay, point taken. I apologize. Moving forward, I should have just at least if I would have gotten through the comments, because it's like I read a comment and he's like, yeah, but blah 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 blah. And Matt, if you're watching, and he already openly admits this, we gotta make sure we get we gotta get the Babe collection in there, and then cheap old gun guy, we gotta get that in there. Oh yeah. Oh, and then Jolson, we gotta make sure your cock is in every episode. Yeah, Smile Money, I apologize. That was my bad. I should have just kept on going. The problem with Matt is the more alcohol you infuse in the system, the more of a brainiac he becomes. And it's like, Matt, you should just go home and write this stuff down, and we can talk about it in 2 or 3 months. You know, I really don't think anything is going well mixing. Now, the screwball, the peanut butter, we've kind of, we're out charter fishing on the Great Lake of Lake Superior, and I think the screwball, we brought it back a little bit, and we made it more of something. yeah, it's now that we've brought it up to about 35 proof from 10 or 35%. It's definitely doable. So I'm gonna hit the button just one time, and then I'm out of here. And appreciate you guys, and we will see you maybe tomorrow, if not for sure on Wednesday. J-Dog, Heart Club, Mr. Holster. Smile Money. Of course Matt can concur, or can conceal his gun under his jacket. He wears 2 or more jackets, even indoors. Yeah, this is true.